You do not announce it. You do not make a threat. You simply stop responding, and in that instant, the entire power dynamic changes forever. To a manipulator, your silence is not a sign of weakness. It is a calculated strike, a final death sentence for their psychological control over you. When the screen goes dark, you take back your energy. You are no longer a participant in their game. You are now the observer of their failure. The strings of manipulation only work if you are willing to dance. Once you stop reacting, the manipulator is left holding empty, useless threads in the dark. Without your reaction, they lose their purpose. They are masters of a stage where the audience has already left and the lights have been turned off. Notice the panic in their eyes when the text bubble never appears. Your silence is a mirror, reflecting their own inner chaos back at them. This is the power of no response. It is the most devastating weapon in your arsenal because it leaves the manipulator with absolutely nothing to fight. To understand why this hurts them, you must understand their fuel. They thrive on narcissistic supply, the emotional reactions they extract from their chosen targets. Whether you are crying or shouting, you are providing them with life. Every tear you shed is a victory for their ego and a validation of power. They don't care if the emotion is positive or negative. They only care that they are the cause of it. They want to be your son. Every time you defend yourself, you give them a piece of your soul. You are paying them in the very currency they need to stay alive. When you become apathetic, you stop the transaction. You are closing the bank of your emotions and leaving them with a balance of zero. Imagine a predator that starves when its prey stops running. By refusing to engage, you are effectively starving the monster of its only source of heat. They will knock, they will scream, and they will plead for entry. But as long as that door remains shut, they have no power over you. They are lost without your reaction. Without a mirror to reflect their supposed importance, they begin to vanish into the shadows of their own insignificance. The fuel is gone. The game is over. By choosing to feel nothing, you have taken back everything they ever stole from your sense of self. They grab at the air, hoping to find a spark of your anger or a glimmer of your sadness. But they find only cold, empty space. By cutting off the supply, you are not being cruel. You are simply choosing to exist in a reality where they no longer have a voice. Welcome to the Gray Rock Method. This is the art of becoming the most boring, uninteresting object in the manipulator's entire world of drama. You are not trying to be strong or loud. You are simply trying to be unnoticeable. A rock doesn't argue, it just exists in its stillness. The goal is to make the manipulator lose interest in you. They want a storm. Give them a desert. They want fire. Give them stone. When they attack with insults, you respond with silence or short, non-committal phrases. You become a wall that reflects nothing and absorbs nothing. They ask why you are so quiet. You say, I have nothing to say. They try to bait you into a fight. You say, I see. You offer no personal information, no opinions, and no emotions. You are as exciting as a piece of gravel on a long, dusty highway. The manipulator thrives on the high of your reaction. When you stop providing it, they will eventually move on to find a more reactive target. You are training them to see you as a dead end. There is no reward here, no drama to harvest, and no ego to stroke. Your time is yours again. By refusing to engage in their circus, you have reclaimed the minutes and hours they used to steal from you. They will try harder at first, but their frustration is the sound of their power dying. Stay neutral, stay boring. Stay like the gray rock. You are not a player in their game anymore. You have become a boundary that cannot be crossed, a wall that cannot be climbed or broken. The peace you find in this neutrality is your greatest reward. You are no longer a victim of their moods. You are the master of your own. Being a non-target means being invisible to the predator's radar. You have faded into the background, where they can no longer find your buttons. Neutrality is your shield. Every time they try to pierce your heart, They hit the cold surface of your indifference and their weapons shatter. This is the art of being unshakable. When you choose to be boring, you choose to be free from the chaos of someone else's dysfunction. When the prey stops struggling, the hunter panics. The manipulator's entire world is based on your movement. Without it, they lose their sense of direction. This is called the extinction burst. It is a final, desperate explosion of behavior intended to force you back into your old, reactive role. They will call you 100 times. They will send messages ranging from pure love to pure hatred. They are testing every lock on your door. They might break things. They might scream louder, or they might threaten to hurt themselves. This is not a crisis, it is a calculated performance. They will play the victim, hoping your empathy will draw you back in. They will weaponize your kindness against you, hoping you will break your silence. Do not flinch. This is the most dangerous moment. If you give in now, you teach them that they just need to be more aggressive next time. The words mean nothing. They are just hooks, cast into the water, hoping to snag a piece of your attention and pull you under again. In this stage, they reveal their true nature. The mask of the charming partner or the concerned friend slips away, revealing the monster underneath. The chaos is a sign that your method is working. The more they escalate, the closer they are to realizing they have lost their grip on you. You are watching a fire burn itself out. If you don't add any wood, the flames will eventually die down into cold, harmless ash. Hold your ground. Your apathy is the only thing that can defeat their escalation. Let the storm rage around you, but do not let it inside. When you don't flinch, you break the cycle. You show them that their most powerful weapons have no effect on the person you have become. Eventually, the energy runs out. The tantrum ends because there is no audience to applaud or react. They are left with only themselves. This is the moment of truth. You see them for what they really are: small, desperate, and powerless without someone else to control and manipulate. You have survived the eruption. The ground is still, the air is clear, and the path forward is finally yours to walk alone and free. Victory doesn't look like an argument won. It looks like a person walking away without saying a single word, leaving the past behind forever. You are reclaiming your power. Every step you take away from their influence is a step toward the life you were always meant to live. The air feels different when you aren't waiting for the next attack. The silence isn't empty anymore. It is full of your own quiet strength. The chains were only as strong as your willingness to hold onto them. Now that you've let go, you realize how light you truly are. You are meeting yourself again for the first time. The person the manipulator tried to bury is finally coming back to the surface of reality. Without you, they are nothing. They are a ghost haunting a house that no longer exists. Their words have lost their weight and their sting. You don't hate them anymore. Hate is still an emotion. You have reached something much more powerful. You simply do not care what they do. Their long mane of control has shattered. The illusion they built around themselves has fallen apart, leaving nothing but the truth of their own emptiness. This is the nothingness that trumps their everything. By offering them nothing, you have given them the only punishment that truly hurts a manipulator. You are removing them from your reality. They no longer exist in your thoughts, your plans, or your heart. They have been officially deleted. You are free. The weight of their expectations and their drama has been lifted, allowing you to rise to heights you never thought possible before. Power isn't about controlling others, it's about controlling yourself. Your apathy is the ultimate proof that you are finally the master of your soul. The world is big and beautiful, and it is waiting for you. Don't let a small person with a small mind keep you trapped in a small life. Open the windows of your mind. Let the stale air of manipulation out and let the fresh air of your own freedom and peace back in. When you stop caring, they officially disappear. They become a shadow in your memory, a lesson learned, and a person who no longer has a name. I am Lang is not just an absence of noise. It is a presence of self. It is the final boundary that no one can ever cross. You are resetting the order of your life. You are putting yourself back at the center and moving the manipulator to the far forgotten edges. Establish your boundaries and never look back. Your peace is worth more than any explanation you could ever give to someone who won't listen. Keep your indifference like a shield. It is the only thing that can protect you from the toxic arrows of a person who wants to hurt you. Don't explain yourself. Don't defend yourself. Just be. Your existence does not require their approval or their understanding to be valid and whole. You have locked the door to your heart and thrown away the key. Only those who bring peace and respect are allowed to knock again. Find your silence and protect it. In a world of noise and manipulation, the quietest person in the room is often the most powerful one. Stay cold to the drama. Stay cold to the lies. And you will stay free. Your emotions are a gift. Don't waste them on the unworthy. The peak of your recovery is when you can look back at the chaos and feel absolutely nothing but the cool air of your own victory. This is Dark Side Dynamics. We teach you the tools to survive the shadows and find the strength to walk back into the light alone. Don't answer. Don't care. Just live. Your freedom starts the very second you decide that their voice no longer matters in your world. The art of apathy is your final victory. Master it, use it, and never let anyone steal your peace of mind ever again. Be free.